Hi guys, welcome to my podcast W5. Wow Woman Winning Wonderful World. You are considered strong if you are physically fit, tall, on first impression. But actually, strength is required mentally. And if you are mentally fit, strong, you can acquire physical strength because mentally you have given command to physique. There are some professions which require impression from physique and thus was considered only male bastion till back. But now, as we are seeing, there is no field where women have not stepped in. So why bounce back? Instead, bounce in and become bouncer was the attitude of our today's wow woman Deepa Parab, a bouncer and establisher of Ranragini Academy, an academy for training women to become bouncer. In most of the low-income group houses, the finance of the house is solely the responsibility of the poor woman. Her husband has taken to alcohol irreversibly, and so the small shanty in the Pune slum has to be managed solely by the young wife. There were times when she was beaten up mercilessly by the man, but today those instances lie only in the past. Today, she towers over the crowd easily, distinguished in her black uniform, arms crossed across the chest, her attentive eyes scanning the crowd. Now this can be called a woman, say Aditi, is one among the 540 women working as bouncers in Pune, and the credit of their extraordinary career goes to Deepa Parab, an actor turned activist, who is our today's wow woman. So friends, round of applause to Deepa Parab. For a few years, Deepa worked in Mumbai. She aimed to get recruited in Maharashtra police and was undergoing training in the state capital. At the same time, she would take up day jobs as makeup or junior artist in films to fund her expenses. That was when she first encountered a bodyguard. These heavily built-up men would accompany the actors and actresses on the sets, each of them wearing black uniform. She was very curious about their jobs and got talking with them, asking what did they do, if she could join them and how. Then those people realized that she had undergone police training and could work as a bouncer too. So she started joining them for events. It was not what she had hoped for. Deepa and other female bouncers were always stationed outside the ladies' bathroom to take care of the drunk women in pubs and concerts. When she asked the authorities to give her more responsibility, they simply said that as a woman she was not capable of handling wild crowds, and that she was best stationed outside bathrooms only. It was this realization that brought Deepa back to Pune and motivated her to start an academy to train and employ female bouncers in the city. She started spreading the word at religious events where women from lower income classes assembled. She was looking for women taller than 5 feet who had a considerable build. After all, bouncers cannot hide in the mob. She started with about 12 women who suited the physical needs and were enthusiastic about the idea. One of her first assignment was during the Ganesha festival, when they had to take charge of the women and the elderly. Might she say, they did a wonderful job where, because soon enough they got several calls from women who wished to join her Ranragini Academy and event managers who wanted to hire them. This lady says. That's how the journey of Ranragini Academy began in June 2016. From a handful of women, the academy grew to hundreds of recruits within nearly 3 years. This is the experience of one of the 27-year-old Shweta Nikam, who is one of such bouncer who has been associated with the academy for 2 years now. Her husband met with an accident and could not work anymore. At the time of the accident, she was a homemaker and the mishap brought her world crashing. A friend of her suggested her and brought her to Run Ragini, and she decided to give it a shot. Needless to say, she loves her job today and she is doing about 3 to 4 events every week and earns about 700 to 800 rupees per event. Deepa tells of an instance when she was walking in Shirdi along with her sister. It was late and she was wearing a jacket atop her uniform. The uniform t-shirt has bouncer written on the back and she drew enough respect. Call it his misfortune or misfortune, but a man on the street started passing lewd comments at her. Instinctively, she took off her jacket and went straight to him, demanding that he should repeat what he said. He apologized, shy and embarrassed after understanding Deepa's work. She might not be able to make the world a safe place for women in general, but the woman who works with her can protect themselves. This is her confidence. The women undergo training that strengthens their calf and arm muscles. Deepa was undergoing police training, but she had to give up that dream due to personal problems. For the woman who now joined the academy, Run Ragini Academy, walking or jogging a few kilometers every day is a mandatory task given to them. She is trying to help them stand on their feet, and for that, they need to be able to stand for at least 8 hours. Walking and jogging every day takes care of that. What they have completed a couple of events, she asks them to join the gym. If that's impossible, she helps them buy dumbbells and weights so that they can exercise at home. No one can say that women can't be bodyguard because they are proving them wrong. Just some days back, she told that 4 of her team members, including her, lifted a wrongly parked bullet bike and repositioned it. But it's not just the literal heavy lifting that is helping the bouncer. It is the security of a respected job that pays them and puts them on a pedestal equal to men. She has been working with her team for a little over a year, and she adds that one of the colleague, that a person who is employing the bouncers, male bouncers, he runs a security academy in Pune. He says that these women, that is the team members of Deepa Parab, are just as capable as managing events as the men he recruits. It is difficult for men to control the female crowd and they have some boundaries. They cannot touch women, but Deepa's team is always a blessing in such instance and they are partners to him in such events. The framework of Run Ragini should be understood. The recruitment of women into the training stage is overseen by Deepa, who ensures that their height, weight and physical structure aligns with the need of bodyguard. Once selected, the women are trained for free at the Pandit Nehru Stadium in Pune. Attendance is not compulsory since Deepa understands the social background of the women and their responsibilities. They are asked to attend a couple of events where their capabilities are tested. If all goes well, they continue working with Run Ragini as bouncers, bodyguards and security officials. On average, each woman is paid between rupees 700 to 900, of which rupees 100 is reserved for Deepa. She don't charge them anything for the training, and of the fees that they receive, she keeps rupees 100. Sometimes celebrities or event managers gives them a big amount as a gift, but she doesn't keep that money either. She have funded the education of 2 girls with the money. She likes to think of her work as a social activity and not as a business. From college students and school dropouts to housewives and widows, Run Ragini's women stand strong at school events, high-profile parties, and celebrity functions, guarding people and ready to take action if anything goes amiss. With a firm attitude and determination, they are ready to take over the world. Really, Run Ragini. उखाड़ फेंका हर दुश्मन को जिसने झांसी का अपमान किया, मर्दानी की परिभाषा बनकर आजादी का पैगाम दिया. So here we come to the end of journey of our today's Wow Woman. Meet you tomorrow with next Wow Woman. Till then, keep smiling, be happy. Bye bye.